There were 4 people in the home that night, and 2 stated they fired at the suspected intruders. One of those tested positive for gunshot residue. Justin's gunshot residue test was negative and showed no traces of firing a weapon. It was noted in the police report that he was talking nervously. He said, "I must have fired over 30 rounds, so I know I have gunpowder all over me. I swear I am telling the truth. I am not lying. I want to be retested." He was retested. His clothing was tested, and again the test was negative. Police reports state that Kyle was not present during the shooting, and arrived moments later, confirming he was the person talking in this video of the crime scene prior to police arrival. He was not tested for gunshot residue.
Little brother, play with me. Why did you fucking do that? Why did you fucking do that?
It said something about somebody told him to get down, and he said I wasn't going to get down, and he shot at my brother, and he said I'll kill those MFs.
The people in the home stated they heard banging on the door, then someone yelled "Sheriff's office," then that they kicked in the door and entered the home firing guns. If the door was kicked in, there would be some type of damage reflecting forced entry. You do not see any signs of damage in the video the killers put on social media. There are no dents in the door, no damage to the frame, no sign of any kind of forced entry. This video says they were hiding here behind this wall when the intruders came in firing. Here they are showing where there are bullet holes in the wall they hid behind. This is our video of the same wall. How is the person hiding and not injured when clearly this bullet hole is about the height of a person? Maybe they were ducking down low. If so, look how low this bullet hole is. Very unlikely.
Was not part of the shooting. Then why was a no-contact order dated May 25, 2018 discovered? This no-contact order is part of his release for violation of probation. It states he can't have contact with anyone associated in the ongoing case, including his own brother, directly or indirectly through family, friends, computer, cell phones, or social media. Why? That is why he has bragged about being the killer on social media. In a 2014 police report, it states Kyle was arrested for battery when he, along with Justin and several other individuals, assaulted a man because he believed he was being set up to be robbed by the victim and they needed to retaliate. Report also notes that Kyle returned to the campus later that day to taunt and threaten the victim's friends. In 2015, Kyle was arrested for aggravated assault with a deadly weapon and improper exhibition of a firearm. He arrived at an apartment complex after his girlfriend called saying she was in a fight. One victim claimed Kyle cocked the AK-47 and pointed it to his head. He states here a fake robbery? If he thought it was fake, then why use deadly force? Look at the shirt in this June 2018 photo. Here is another recent post on social media by the second shooter. Here are some things to think about. The second shooter in the home was close friends with the accused and was related to Kyle and Justin. The accused did not know Kyle was there, and when they arrived they were fired upon when reaching the porch. There is no evidence of masks and guns for the 7 accused other than the one mask and gun mentioned earlier. There was no damage done to the door to reflect there was any forced entry. The first 911 call was made by a neighbor. The same neighbor called a second time reporting continued gunfire. This was after the police had the accused in custody. Cole was shot in the neck and Jimmy was shot 5 times while they tried to get the fatally wounded Corey into the car and retreat. Considering just this information in Kyle's history of stating people want to rob him followed by retaliation and intimidation with guns leads us to the truth. Shooter 2 knew the accused were coming over. Kyle used the opportunity to retaliate and open fire. The accused were not armed, which is why 1 died and 2 were critically injured as they could not defend themselves. They put a gun and mask on the porch near the pooled blood and shot towards them into the house to appear like an armed home invasion in self-defense case. That is why the neighbor heard shots while the accused were in custody. Kyle then made the videos for social media and bragged all over Facebook how he shot them all. But police say he was never there. His voice is in the crime scene video. His brother had no trace of gunshot residue. His phone was taken as evidence. There is now no contact order discovered. And Kyle says he was there.